not just feeling that moment of harmony is one thing, but it's actually building upon that and actually going forward, which is the other thing, the next stage. And that's that playing smart. It's not getting caught up in that sort of kind of going, life is working well, I don't have to do anything. It's probably the moment where you should be doing a lot more in your life. Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading from the 31st of October going through to the 5th of November. This is the last week before we got the lunar eclipse and you will get readings out next week. There's big changes going on and everybody can feel it under the surface on the energy vibrational front. Let's just see what's going on with your reading for this week. This is the energy for the overall energy for the reading. Don't hang about, explode, push in all the directions. It's like the Big Bang is going off. It's really a lot of things going on. Nurturing a lot, I guess. That's what the Big Bang is the explosion from idea, from seed into germination, and that's when the growth starts. So yeah, it's nurturing that and controlling that excitable, expansive energy that you have within you. And you're amazingly excitable when you really like something. When something really works for you, then you know you're like a kid in a sweet shop. It's amazing. So yeah, I would nurture it. I'd be very nurturing to the things that are really working for you, the things that make you happy, the things that make you squeal, as it were, and kind of go yes. So yeah, I'll get into that a lot more if I was you. Let's just see what's going on your relation front. This is the karmic message for you. There seems to be a commitment thing going on here. There seems to be very sociable. When it feels right, go in. Okay, Four of Swords. Yeah, when it feels right. And I think this is what this healing thing is going on about. You might have had difficult times in your relationships over the past, and it's time to heal from that. And the only way to heal from that is to get back on the saddle, basically. Get back involved in those relationships. And it feels right now. And it's just remembering those healing process that you've done from the relationships in the past. And it's getting in there. If you want it to work, you got to be out there. You got to be involved. And I think that's what it's sort of saying here as well. Nurturing that future based upon the healing that you've done from complicated relationships that you had before, by the looks of things. So don't forget that what you've been through in the past. Okay, let's just see how the universe is trying to influence this sort of karmic message. This is where the social side comes in. The universe is sort of like encouraging the exploration of social connection, not only between you and your partner, but also between friends, family, and community, and that sort of thing. It really is sort of like, there's old bridges coming back. Is that healing from the past? Maybe this is it. Maybe you're being confronted as well by other people. This is not going to be for everybody, obviously, because this is a general reading. Take it as you feel, as it were, see fit. But it seems to be that this healing process, as I was saying, sort of like, don't forget your past, is coming up again. So maybe there's someone coming back across your radar that's going to remind you of what you went through in the past and what sort of healing you had to go through according to your relationships. Let's just see how your guides are trying to influence this karmic message. They're almost putting you in a situation that you're having a feeling of deja vu. And they're doing it on purpose in order for you to realize what you want and what you don't want in it. Choices, and sometimes difficult choices to be made for you, Pisces. You've got the Two of Pentacles at the bottom, concentrating on what you're supposed to be going forward to. So yeah, I think this is the guides are trying to force you into choices. I think it's because, as I said, it's like the Big Bang at the beginning there. There's loads of different things going on, And the guides are trying to help you out here by streamlining your possibilities. So you bring them down to choices that are possible, basically. Let's just see how the universe is guiding that conversation that is in you, or your guides are trying to guide that, trying to influence that conversation that is in you. I'll get there in a minute. Remember the 5th of November. That's a rhyme that we say in the UK. It's all about Guy Fawkes Night, this bloke who tried to blow up Parliament. That's part of history. His name's Guy Fawkes. And we do this, remember on the 5th of November. And that sort of comes back up on me. Remember the 5th of November. I think they're trying to, remind you of moments where you felt like there was a bit of a tower moment in your life. And that comes back to that healing aspect of it all. Yeah. Wish big. This is that sort of Big Bang theory. Remember what you've been through. So don't go through it again. Wish big. Go for much bigger things. Don't get caught up in this side of it here. I think it's a case of reminding yourself of what you've been through to get to where you are today. Honestly, I think this is a very happy position where you find yourself, the majority of you, Pisces. If you don't feel yourself in a happy position, they're going to start pulling you in that direction and sort of saying, no, it's better to live life and we got to wish big. And that's how the guides are trying to influence you on that. If not, I think you've been through a lot, Pisces, and I think you've learned a lot. And this learning comes out in this section here. And it's almost like a big wall sort of saying, you're not going back there, start wishing big. And it's happy times, I think, within your relationships. Very social as well. But it's going to bring things up at the surface, which you do need to deal with. And then you can deal with it with ease, I reckon, Pisces. Let's just see what's going on your karmic message for your jobs, your business, and on your projects. Mastery. That's what it's sort of saying there. It's really talking about owning what you're doing. Yeah, this is a new cycle that is you've actually started. So you're actually implying in it. You're the one planting the seeds, and you've already worked it out beforehand, and now it's seeing how it plays out. So planting that seed, seeing that plant growing, seeing that fruit gradually coming on that tree in the months to come. Yeah, and this is what it's saying to you here. So go ahead and just do it. Start planting, start moving. Let's just see how the universe is trying to influence this karmic message. The changes here, respect is due. And you've got to, your ideas of how you want to further your career path or your business or your projects and stuff like that. It's gonna put it feels like you've got a different angle to give to the rest of the world, and that different angle is going to be based. It's going to build a lot of respect, not only for you but also you for other people, and it's almost like working in harmony in a way. Yeah, walking away from things that don't work, going towards something that is a lot more. It's a change of. It's a changing cycle. It's a new cycle. It's a change of fortunes. It's within the business world, it's going to be a different way of doing things. People are going to start having to stand up for each other in the world because there's nobody that's going to do that. No government's going to do that. It's just not going to happen. No governments are looking out for you and me. That's just the way it goes. So it's like you've got to walk away from that old way of doing things and just build your life on respect. I think you'll feel a lot more happy and a lot more fulfilled within your life in regards to your job, business, and etc. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message, which is about that long-term plan, seeing, cultivating those seeds to fruit. Yeah, they're nurturing your plight or your flight or your path with coincidences, which makes people around you just go, oh look, Pisces is doing it. Pisces is rocking. Yeah, you're gonna feel they're giving you a lot of harmony within your life. They're creating a lot of harmony within your workspace without you having to do a great deal. your guides are really working overtime, and I would thank them a lot this week. You know, take time out, sit down and just have a word with them and tell them thanks a lot if it's really working for you. And it's, you know, walking away from the old way of doing things is going to put you automatically into a position of harmony. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence the conversation that is within you. It's similar to this star thing. It's kind of like, you got to be in there, you got to be in there, you got to be in there. And it's don't forget, you know, the past, but look to the future. Build to the future. That's what it seems like. And there's a lot of possibilities by the looks of things. Playing smart. They're going to help you to play smart in this. And it's not just feeling that moment of harmony is one thing, but it's actually building upon that and actually going forward, which is the other thing, the next stage. And that's that playing smart. It's not getting caught up in that sort of kind of going, life is working well, I don't have to do anything. It's probably the moment where you should be doing a lot more in your life, rather than missing opportunities, because that was the Four of Cups under there. Missing opportunities. I think you've got very good opportunities here, and you've got to play it smart, cool as a cucumber, basically, for you, I think, Pisces. Let's just see how it plays out in the end of the week and the going through into the eclipse week. And a star is born. That's what it seems like. And a star is born. Look at that. 9 of Cups. Yeah, I think the gifts come from you, actually. I think you are... This is why a star was born. There you go, then. Yeah, I think you are giving to the world around you, just with your sheer fluidness and brilliance. You know, I think it's going to be... You're gonna make a stonk on the world around you. Probably not next week. The week after, going from the 6th onwards. I think it's more of a case of that's when you get the seeds here to plant it, and that's when you're going to nurture it. And all of a sudden, from I would say around about the 10th, 11th of November, that's when you're going to start seeing some of the fruits. That's when you're going to start people are going to start noticing you a lot more. And you're going to become, that's when you've got to be really cool as a cucumber. But at the moment, keep going on, Pisces. You're doing really well in both aspects of it all. There's a little bit of warnings on there, but in general, I think you've got this, and I think you want more out of life than what you've had in the past, basically. And if you do, you're going to get it. You're going to get it, but you've got to nurture it all the way. There you go, Pisces. As I say, the eclipse readings are coming out. The collective is on the Monday, and the individual signs is on the Wednesday. In the meantime, Pisces, don't forget, life is fun. Or it should be anyway. So please do enjoy.